This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Alright, let's dive into something really important: Bitcoin decoupling from Ethereum, and what this means for altcoin season. Lately, there's been a lot of talk online about Bitcoin pulling away from Ethereum, and many are wondering, is this the start of altcoin season? Or are we still waiting? So, let's take a look at the data. First, let's check out the altcoin season index on CoinMarketCap. And yeah, as we can see, it's still Bitcoin season, not altcoins. For altcoin season to officially begin, we need at least 75% of the top 50 coins to outperform Bitcoin over the last 90 days. But right now, that's not happening. So what does this mean? It means we have to be patient. Altcoins aren't ready yet. Bitcoin is still the dominant force in the market. Now, let's look at this decoupling chart, because this is where things start to get interesting. The blue line represents Bitcoin, and as you can see, it's been pushing up hard. Meanwhile, the black line, which represents altcoins, has been moving sideways, underperforming BTC. Now, why is this important? Because in previous cycles, we saw the exact same thing before an altcoin explosion. Bitcoin takes off first, while altcoins lag behind. Then, at a certain point, altcoins catch up, and that's when things get crazy. So, is that about to happen now? Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin's historical chart. Here's a comparison. On the left side, we have Bitcoin in 2020 and 2021. And on the right side, we have Bitcoin now, 2024 to 2025. And just look at this, it's the same exact pattern. We had a top, then a bottom, followed by a massive push-up. And now, if you look at the right side, we're setting up the same way. This is why many analysts are watching this closely. If history repeats itself, we could see a huge move up over the next few months. But here's the thing: Bitcoin alone isn't enough. For altcoin season to really take off, we need to see Ethereum break out. And if we look at Ethereum's chart, it's telling us something very interesting. Ethereum is forming a triangle pattern, just like it did in 2020 and 2021. Right now, it's sitting on the bottom support line, which means we're not breaking out just yet. Most likely, Ethereum will stay in this range for a while, bouncing between these two lines until we finally break out. And once ETH breaks out, that's when the real altcoin season begins. Until then, nothing major is going to happen. We just have to wait a little longer. So, to sum it all up, Bitcoin is still leading the market. Altcoins are lagging, but that's normal. Ethereum is the key. Once ETH breaks out, that's when altcoins will really start moving. Until then, we're still in Bitcoin season. Alright, let's talk Flux. Is this the bottom, or are we about to go even lower? Because, let's be real, all altcoins look the same right now. It's like a massive clearance sale. Prices are dirt cheap, but is it actually a good deal or just a trap? Now, looking at the weekly chart, we've been holding this trend line since 2020. Back then, Flux was chilling at 20 cents. Now, we're at 40 cents. So yeah, we've held this line for years, but does that mean it's guaranteed to hold forever? Nope. And here's the scary part. There's no more major support below this level. If it breaks, we could see new lows that nobody wants to think about. So buy or not to buy? That's the question. If we hold, big opportunity. If we don't, brace for impact. Now, zooming in a bit, our bottom support is still holding. But let's be honest, this feels like the last stand. Almost every altcoin is at this stage, so the next move is critical. Now, let's talk about something interesting, the triangle pattern that just broke on the upside. That's a bullish sign, but let's not celebrate too early. We need confirmation. Volume is picking up, which is exactly what we want to see. But before we assume this is the start of a massive uptrend, let's go over the two possible scenarios. Scenario 1, we continue up, start testing higher resistance levels, and move into a new uptrend. Scenario 2, we fall back down to 36 cents, test the support one last time, and then hopefully bounce. And let me remind you, altcoins don't move alone. If Ethereum doesn't show strength, then Flux isn't going anywhere. This is just how the market works. Bitcoin pumps first, then ETH, and only after that do we see the real alt season. Now, let's look at the bigger picture. If you check the support line from October 2023 until now, it's held multiple times. That's actually a solid sign. So do we have a confirmed bottom here? The truth is, we don't know yet. But we do know this, altcoin seasons don't happen overnight. They take time to build up. And when they do, everything moves fast. So right now, we wait. We watch Ethereum. We track Bitcoin dominance. And we stay patient. Could this be one of the best buying opportunities in years? Maybe. Could it also fail and break down? Also possible. That's why risk management is key. But honestly, if we're right, we make money. If we're wrong, well, we wait a little longer. All right, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is the bottom, or are we going lower? Oh, and quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Just my own thoughts for fun and entertainment. Always do your own research before making any decisions. See you in the next one.